Good day all, welcome to Williamstown. This is the other side of Melbourne, and I thought I'd just show you around. Just been to the fish shop to have something to eat. Looks very much like Muizenberg in Cape Town, but very also laid back part of Melbourne. And then they've got a pier here which they call Gem Pier. A lot of people sitting in the park here having their little barbecues or whatever, their little picnics. Really nice, also very clean, which is a nice thing, and a lot of yachts and boats, and also a lot of little trips if you're interested in like sea ferry trips. Or from time to time they also have like a little seaplane which takes off from the harbour here, and it is actually quite nice, quite relaxing. They also have a warship here which we'll go and see a little bit later on, and I'll take you down the pier as well. Hope you're enjoying this so far, and yeah, different sort of people here from all walks of life, as you can actually see. And lovely day here in Melbourne on the 4th day of December 2022, as we're heading close towards the end of the year. And very hot day, around about 32 degrees Celsius, which is really nice. Haven't been here to this side of Melbourne for close on to about 2 years due to the fact of the COVID problems, but always nice to get back once again. And yeah, okay, so here we have, this is the ideal thing that I was talking about, where you can buy your tickets just before you go onto the bay. They say Port Melbourne, which is the other side of the bay, St Kilda, which I often go to, and yeah, you can buy your tickets here. They've got different times of the day, which obviously starting from 10 a.m. right through to just before 6 o'clock, 10 to 6 and back. So that's St Kilda, Port Melbourne, which is really nice. Now I'll give you a little bit of a map. So this is the St Kilda ferry and so forth. 2-hour cruise, all for $40, and also one for $32, which is really nice. Okay, so you can also stay at some apartments here, which is quite nice. So if you don't want to head out too far out of Melbourne and you want to have a bit of a break, or you're coming from interstate and you're wanting to stay somewhere very relaxing close to the city, this is an ideal spot for you. All depending on the weather, of course. As you can see, a lot of yachts in the background there. Some of them are in the yacht yard and busy for repairs, etc. Also another fresh fish place, which is really nice. Takeaway fish, and I'm sure they're making quite a mint today because it's quite hot. A little bit of wind, as you can hear in the background. Always a common thing at the beachfront or at the coastal lines. And yeah, as I said, it's a really lovely day, but hot, very hot here in Melbourne. And we're walking down this pier, which is called Gem Pier. And there in the background here, you can see, which isn't too far away, some seagulls. And where I'm pointing now, let me just try and zoom in. That's where the aeroplane, I hope you can hear me, where the aeroplane actually lands. So a little seaplane, which you see from time to time flying over the coastal parts of Melbourne. And this has been docked here for such a long time, this warship, which is really a ornamental piece here to Melbourne. You can hear some alarms in the background, obviously. Emergency alarms. And then, of course, in the background as well, there's some yachts which are docked. Obviously, a lot of people haven't been here for a long time. They've just kind of left their yacht there. But I guess during December time it will be more, well, we are December, but latter part of December it will become more used and so forth, because leading up to the New Year's Eve thing, which is always great at the coast. Yeah, this is the J244, which as I said has been docked here for quite some time, and they call it the Castle Main. And on my right here is a little sort of a cruise ship called the John Batman cruise, Bay and River cruises. I've seen it from time to time heading out from Williamstown here. And yeah, so this is the story, and you can see in the background as well, far in the background, well, for you it would be far, but for me it's very close, the skylines of the city, which is roughly less than 10 kilometers away. It's not even 5 kilometers away actually. So beautiful. A lot of people actually in the Castle Main at the moment. So what they do is they've got like a little bar here which people can come and have a drink or whatever, and yeah, just cruise around. Then they charge you children $5, adults 10, which is great. And yeah, the museum, maritime museum, very, very interesting. Yeah, you can see a couple of seagulls here move as I head on to the end of this Gem Pier. And the waters are very calm today, very, very calm. Although I must say that Melbourne is actually in a bay, so we're not really covered by the rough seas, so we're lucky for that. People can head into the waters. The waters aren't as warm as the Indian Ocean, but it's really, really nice. Rather cold during the year though, because during the year we've had, well, I mean 2022 we've had some really cold times here, and I think really this is the first day that it's been just over 30 degrees Celsius, which is amazing. That's why I thought I'd head out this way towards the side of the city. Hope you've enjoyed this little tour that I've given you. As you can see, a little bit of overcloud so far, but all good. Have yourself a lovely day wherever you are in any part of the world. Cheers.